Hey.
Hey
Hi,
guys,
Hi guys.
we are live.
See his nose? See his nose? Oh, there's nose. Okay.
We got a lot of people in the chat today.
Okay. Oh, why did it go? Okay. It went away. So is Scarlett still here? Hi, Scarlett.
Hey
This is great.
Scarlett.
People.
Hey,
Debbie.
Scarlett.
Debbie was here second. Then came Ann.
Hey Ann.
Hi, Ann.
I'm here, but I didn't put it in the chat.
Debbie, how's it going? Dawn, we had pork egg rolls. Ooh. And you finished pork egg rolls, meaning
Nice.
like Chinese egg rolls or like eggs on a roll with pork? Pork egg roll.
Oh man, I could use some coffee.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
We had leftover jambalaya and my husband cooked some beans.
I had three pieces of frozen sushi that I got at Aldi. I didn't like it that much.
Frozen sushi?
They sold like a little tray of frozen, you know, like the rice with the seaweed and then like some stuff in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought it. I bought the one from Trader Joe's and I liked it. And they sort of had some. I think they had a different flavor I like better. It was like vegetarian. This one had some shrimp. I didn't like it. And so I had some shrimp so we can wait for me to start turning red. And
God. Did you take a Benadryl in case?
I don't even know if I have Benadryl anywhere. So no, I did not take one.
Well, don't you think if you're going to eat that, you need to have Benadryl?
Do I even
handy?
remember that? See, this is the problem. And someone said I should go ask the doctor about this issue.
Yeah.
I think like, oh, I need Benadryl. Then I forget when I'm out in the store. And then I even forget that sometimes shrimp makes me feel allergic. So, hey, Dad. He's there.
Hey, Scott.
Hey.
Anyway.
You know, you can order Benadryl on Amazon.com and get it in 2 days. Probably faster than trying to remember.
I can. I probably can.
And going to the store.
I know. We were shopping today and it makes me.
We can do it today. Well,
I'll go back. Maybe we'll go back to so I like driving into town.
I know, but if you need something so you don't die, like Benadryl, you might want to get it.
I might have some, but I'd have to stand on like a chair and look because I have this like there's like two. I'll call them carousels because Lazy Susan sounds too like self-actualizing.
Turntable.
Yeah, turntable. Hey, aloha, Shelby's here, and Angie came. Hi, Angie.
Hey, Shelby. Hey, Angie. Angie, you
Hey,
home?
from the hospital. Congratulations.
Oh, you're home. Yay.
Oh, good.
No, you got to get another toy.
Awesome.
Shelby has pixie dust punch.
All right, I'll take some of that.
Well, she has a whole bunch of stuff. Ham and
I'll
cheese.
take the pixie dust punch.
Ham and cheese sliders. That sounds good.
Fawn's frog eye salad might be okay, but it sounds. I don't want to eat frog eyes. Anyway, unless it's a silly name. Vidia's veggie tray. Carrot cake. All right.
I'll just have the sliders, the carrot cake, and the pixie part.
Oh, carrot cake. I'll take carrot cake.
Carrot cake's okay. Tony has me thinking, and he said this. He goes, when we're eating dessert, can we not have the ones that have vegetables in it? I'm like, okay. Okay.
Oh, geez, you can't even taste the carrots in it.
I know. But like that, it was his first choice is the ones without vegetables. But meanwhile, fruits are fine. We like fruit.
Hold on.
I actually bought a frozen apple pie. No, cherry pie. See? Hard to remember things. You have to heat it up before you eat it. So everybody who's in the audience, chatters, are you making any are you doing crafts? Let's know. Show us. Tell us. I have my I started a granny square because I left my other yarn in New Jersey. So I'm in Pennsylvania. And I have a Norton over here who's trying to taste it. No, honey. Oh, Angie said she got a package and it was all good. Thank you.
Well, that's always good.
Yeah. I taped down a piece of paint stuff, but it would be hard to paint here.
Let me show y'all what I did.
Yeah, show us. That's cute.
It's
Show us
impressive.
close up. Is that like a little flower? That's adorable.
I like the flower.
I love it. It's so cute.
So it opens up, and it's a tic-tac-toe board.
Oh, and it's like gradients of color. That's nice.
Yeah. And then it has
Look at these hearts.
awesome Angie. So the hearts, then you got red hearts, and they have white hearts.
That's really cute.
Real cute.
So they go into my grandkids. So I'm working on a pink one for the other one.
That's really cute.
No.
You're crying, honey.
Fold it
What
up
are you doing?
and wrap it around. So now I'm working on a pink one.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
I'll start crocheting. Stop crying, dog. No more time is crying.
Stop it.
What is she doing?
What?
Kissing the back of your head?
Yeah.
Why does it sound like there's a dog outside? Is that why you're crying? Where's the dog?
Could you not do that?
What?
Oh,
The
she's talking
dog.
Oh, she's climbing on your head.
Sit. Sit down.
Yep.
So
Sit down.
I hear a dog barking, and they know they're not supposed to bark.
Your dogs?
Sit.
It has to be my dog
Good girl.
because they have like one of these they have a collar that like will go beep and then have a vibration, and when Roxy wears it, she won't, like, she'll bark very quietly. She'll go and I find that funny because she knows that it'll set off. But right before I came onto StreamYard, Norton was on the outside part of the deck here, and he was barking a lot. So I thought he saw the guy go into his house next door.
Mm-hmm.
And no, he didn't. He was just barking to get my attention, which I don't really care for. I mean, obviously a little bit of barking is good. But Roxy's not around, and there's a chance like she went into the laundry room and the door shut. Or she's upstairs. So I should actually check. Because Tony put in a load of laundry. He does his own laundry, which is nice. Because anything I don't have to do, I'm pretty happy about. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Roxy! Roxy! Is Roxy downstairs?
Oh, Theresa, she got that 12.
What?
She got the 12.
You're at 12.
No, she got the 12 for the brooch.
Oh,
Okay, she was upstairs.
thank you. I'll mail it.
Boopity doop.
I was hoping for the other thing, but
Is Jennifer here? Hey, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer.
How's it going?
Would you stop?
I lost my crochet hook. Oh.
Are these kind of? It's been so long since I made a granny square. This one has a lot of holes. It looks like. Is that normal for it to look like? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the style you're doing.
Okay.
There's like a lot of different styles of granny
This
squares.
is the only one that I learned. I think the librarian, some lady from school, when I was in grade school, decided to do an art program, like at around, when everybody else went home. She's like, if you stay a half hour, I'll teach you how to do something. So I was pretty much the only one that hung out for the crocheting. So I got, she showed me how to do, the single stitch, the chain stitch.
Oh, nice.
And then she showed me how to do this, like to make the granny squares.
Uh-huh.
And, she showed me how to make like a scarf. And at that point, she did show me how to do we called it bargello, where we went up, down, like with sharpish points. I've seen people do it with rounder, like edges. Anyway, it was very nice for me because I liked crafts and my family wasn't especially crafty. My mother could draw a profile. She would sit down and say, and like just do, like she knew how to do it, she was programmed.
Uh-huh.
And it looked like I don't know, like a paper doll profile of a man. Like with a really nice nose and jawline.
Good.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nope. Let me see this.
I've forgotten that, like, when you go up to the next row, it's in the middle of the row.
What did you call what?
Like when
So what did you call it?
Bargello? It was like a zigzag pattern.
Scarlett's on the toilet.
Well, her name is, she used to be Toilet Girl, so it's kind of fitting.
Yeah, you think?
Not very interested in toilets, except when I need one, if you know what I mean.
Right?
The corner to quarter pattern. No comment. Yeah, basically, especially, I don't know. Your snow's gone? How about yours, Dawn? Is your snow gone?
Oh, it's gone, but everything.
It's not gone, but it's like a puddle, It's not that much.
Ours is gone, but yeah, everything is just wet. So it's too wet for them to bring the big equipment in to do the house. So we wait again, and then I think Thursday it's supposed to rain. So
Oh, lovely.
You can see snow here, like in various parts. Like one field on one side will be no snow. The other side of the street will have snow. The mountains, you could see like snow up there.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, for instance, all along the blueberry bushes, there's snow, but the rest of the yards, no more snow. So that's weird.
Let me see.
Last night, the stars were out. And
Oh, pretty.
I don't know if anybody lives up north, but there's supposedly auroras if you live in northern, like in any of the northern states or Canada. There's auroras tonight, so you can open up. I got a text from the aurora guy.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
But basically, you have to see it through your cell phone.
Why?
Sorry.
Why do you have to see it through your cell phone? I don't know. I don't know why a cell phone camera can pick it up, but we can't. Guess what, Jennifer? put her Christmas stuff away. Tony is downstairs. He took all the lights out of the yard and he rolled them all up and then he puts them in individual garbage, like, supermarket bags, I should say. And then he puts that all in like a tub. And that's how he stores his
Yeah, all our stuff goes in a tub.
miles of Christmas lights. Yeah, there was a lot of lights. It looked pretty when you were driving up the hill, and then all of a sudden you see it. It's like, wow. It's pretty dark around here at night because, a few people, the few non-Amish people that live here have their lights on, but there's a lot, like, you'll see occasionally like a lantern or a flashlight at the Amish farms, but the roads are really dark. There's a town a couple miles from here, and they have like 3 or 4 traffic lights.
Mm-hmm.
Not traffic lights like red lights, but I mean like lights in the street, I should say. So it's kind of weird.
Nobody's gonna come craft with us today.
I'm
here.
Is anybody doing anything? You working on a project? Let us know. Well, there's 6 people. What kind of crafts are people doing? Are we all crocheting? Is that what we're all doing?
I am.
I have to get this other thing done for Chelsea.
I brushed the dog, cute. But I don't think that counts as a crochet craft.
Shush. Let me ask you a question. I got one of these the big ones.
Yeah.
How big of a granny skirt can you make out of that?
I never made it out of one.
Okay. I actually wanted to go to Ollie's to get another one today because all the Hobby Lobby yarn is coming in 4 ounces instead of 5. So
yeah, it's the new year, new packaging. They do that,
and that's a huge difference, actually.
Yeah,
because I picked one up and I go, "This looks so flimsy," and then I saw the one next to it, and it was still the 5 ounces compared to the 4. And I mean, it seemed like a big difference.
And if you look around, you might find the last year's prices on stuff.
Well, are you not crafting?
They said $4.99.
I'm crafting.
And 30% off. Didn't they used to have 40 and 50% off? Anyway, can't win. So I treated myself to, because I left my crochet hook in New Jersey. I bought another one.
Good.
So now,
what size did you get?
Well, I have bought 2 actually. I bought a 5.5 and a 6. Because the other yarn I have says use a 6, and this one said use a 5.5. No, yeah. And I bought one with this is called a luxury hook, and I go, ooh, I'm living the life now.
Bougie.
Get some pointers from your little friend down the street.
You mean the Amish ladies?
Mm-hmm.
They do quilting.
Oh, quilting.
And they still.
Sure they don't crochet?
I don't know. I've seen Amish people crochet, so. But I mean, her big thing is they quilt because I don't know. And don't get me wrong, I think they give it for gifts, but they do commission work and they make stuff to sell, and they charge a lot of money. And these people live, that I'm going to say she's very frugal, and frugal meaning like, she'll go to a secondhand store for trying to find fabrics, or like she collects certain classes, and and they're kind of fancy too. She likes carnival glass.
She can't watch our shows, so that won't be helpful.
Kind of true.
I was like, let her watch the show. Nah, that won't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would not work at all.
So anyway, so Dad says he's working on a purple shawl.
Another one? Did you steal my purple yarn?
How do you make a shawl? Tell
Ow!
me. Do you make a big triangle, or do
Huh?
you just when you make a shawl? Do you make a square and just fold it in half?
No, it's a triangle. You start it with a half. Instead of making your magic circle round, you just make it a half.
I never made a magic circle.
And then you just keep going out. You're not making it. Oh.
Who's not making it?
Now she's talking and it's muted. My stomach is making noise. It went. Arr. What are you saying? Oh, you like oil painting because if you mess up or change your mind, it's very forgivable. That's good because I made a muddy painting today. Oh, you're showing me. I didn't even know because your sound's off, Theresa. That's pretty. That's really, really pretty.
Scott made this.
That's nice.
And
Very
you see,
nice.
you start with a half double. Half double. A
I don't
half
really know.
of a magic circle.
See, you're speaking like Chinese to me now. I don't understand, but it looks nice.
Yeah, it takes about a week to do it. If you sat down and did it, take a couple days.
If you'd show me how to make a half double, I don't know what that means.
Okay. Right. Let me finish this stitch.
You know how to make a double?
A double.
Oh, I mean a half a circle. All the jewelry just went on the floor. Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
Anne.
show you in a pink.
Wasn't Anne excited about her oil painting?
Yeah.
So why don't you show us, Anne?
That's what you want. You gotta go out. Okay. Hold on.
Do you want to go out? She says. Is there any door behind me?
Hmm.
Warren was laying right behind me. So when I turned around to look for him, he's there.
Ah.
Let's see. There's my baby. Can we see him? See him? Look up at Norton. My baby.
He's so cute. Here I am talking off my ear, and you guys can't even hear me.
Well, you just keep muting.
Well, because the dog is noisy.
What are you doing, Norton? You hanging out? Where are you hanging out? You are.
The dog is fine.
I like when he keeps me company. Sometimes like when everybody goes upstairs and it's night, he'll stay down here, hang out with me. I think he's being. I said that word. His ears are so. It's a her, right? Her ears are very perky.
I'm not worried about what what anybody says.
She got the
Hold on.
big ears.
Okay, Dawn, you know how to make a magic circle,
Mm-hmm.
so you could show her. I don't make it the traditional way.
Yeah, but you said a half magic circle.
So is the
It's
magic
a half
circle?
of a. You know how you start it, and you have 4 sets of 3.
I'm
Yeah,
doing
so 2
fours.
sets of 4.
I'm
Mhm.
doing 4s in my granny square.
I mean, I can show you how to make a magic circle.
Do you guys do 3? I've been doing 4.
Well, there's 4 in the center with that one, so you just put 2.
Want me to show you?
Okay.
magic circle.
Should I just rip that apart and start fresh? Oh, you showed me before, like you did the wrap, but I didn't
Go
know.
under and pull back, twist. And this is the part where I take it off my fingers and hold it to go through.
So are you making a slip knot?
No, it's not a slip knot because you can pull it tight. And when you do a slip knot, most of the time you can't pull it.
Oh.
And then you can do a
Well, I
you
can
can do
pull
a
my
half
slip.
double. You're gonna pull through all. Oops, shit.
See, I feel like that seems complicated to me. You said it took you a while to catch on, right?
I just went on YouTube videos. I know, Jennifer, I said a bad word.
Did you say shoot?
No, but that's okay. I do it a different way, but that's the way you're supposed to do it. And I could never get that, Dawn.
It took me a while.
Watch slowly.
What?
So you do 4 and 4, and then you go up to the next one, and then you do
You want me to do the thing?
a
The
triangle.
magic circle again?
Do a triangle like. Can I
So
just
you
chains?
crisscross, under and pull and twist.
See, you went in again, in like on the side.
Anne said, show how you do it, Theresa.
So it's like looks like 2 holes.
No, you cross it. So you're gonna go under this one. You're gonna pull this one, and then you're gonna twist your hook and go and catch this one.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I'm not as fancy as that.
Some people do it and pull it at the same time. I gotta let it go and then grab it.
Well, you gotta do it the way you're comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm technical, Dawn. You ready?
Okay.
I take this. I see how you cross it like that.
You're too low. Okay.
Twist this end around the little loop. Technical.
So you go around the loop how many times?
It doesn't matter, 2 or 3. And then I pull this little tab out. And then I have a smaller little hook. And then I start my crocheting.
That works too.
I can never do the one you do.
Well, it's under, then grab, then twist, and then grab it again.
I'm gonna get my other yarn and my other crochet hook.
Why can we not see your face?
Who, me? Because I was showing y'all the thing. So I'm working on a second tic-tac-toe mat for my grandbaby. The other grandbaby.
No, it's not a double knot.
I found how lucky am I now? I feel like I should play Lotto. I found the end of the yarn coming out.
Oh my gosh. And I love the color.
I got another one of these multis.
Yeah, I love that. I like multicolors. And
This one is like
yarn.
sort of like a heathered burgundy, and I thought maybe it would match this. And it looks like there's, I'll say, like sunflower greens and just sort of like autumn colors, kind of. I like it. And then there's actually, this looks like a little blue, but they're all kind of heathered. So this yarn, I have to say, the one, this Super Saver Jumbo Red Heart, as I'm crocheting, it sometimes feels like it's uncurling, and I have to like take out my stitch and then make sure I'm getting the whole thing. This one is like wound.
Yeah, some of them do.
This one's wound real tight. So, and it's very soft. So it's a good quality, but it's going to be really expensive if you want to make anything large. So I'm going to make a circle. I'm going to wrap around like 3 times because that
No.
seems more logical.
No.
That's what she was doing.
Oh. Oh, you're talking about Theresa.
And then she.
Oh, thanks, Dawn.
Well, I wasn't wrapping around 3 times. You think that's what I was doing, Debbie? She was showing you boobs.
And then you start crocheting into
Yes.
into the
Yeah.
twist or just into the circle.
Into the circle.
Okay.
And try to keep it on the twist, but make sure you don't bury your string. Pull your string. And then you do it 2 sets of 4 with a space in between.
Not for the.
Thank you.
No problem. I think she finished. She ran a few laps.
Good.
Ready? She was kicked off of me to do that.
She probably feels better.
I hope
You
so.
want a cookie? Sit down. Sit down. Good
So now
girl.
you just did. It looks like a single stitch.
I didn't drop it, Dodo head.
And you said do 2 sets of 4.
I chained 2 sets of 4 with a space space in between. We're making shawl and granny square
And tic-tac-toe boards.
and tic-tac-toe drive. Sorry, you said you were going to work on your
So I
granny
did it.
square, so I made a mistake.
Oh, that's just it's a magic circle to start like a circle project.
So I did.
Okay, now you got 2 sets of 4, right?
No, I
With a
just did
space
1
in
set of 4.
between.
Do I do 1 or 2 chain in between the 4?
1.
Okay. 1.
Jennifer, you
Oh,
didn't
come
see my
on,
tic-tac-toe board,
What?
did you? Were you here, Jennifer, when I showed that?
I feel like I
No.
need a bigger string.
No, if you're using the right size hook, you're fine.
Oh, I think I'm using the bigger hook now. Because
I always use a 6.
Oh, it's this.
oh, okay. I'm using a 6 here.
It's a tic-tac-toe board. And then it has the red hearts. And it has white hearts.
That is so cute.
It is.
That's what I'm giving the grandkids for Valentine's Day.
I don't have patience to make that.
That was easy compared to some other stuff.
All right. So I did that.
All right, then you chain. Oh wait, I heard. Oh. Then we take and we make 6 chain or 3 chain. 1, 2, 3.
3 chains. Okay.
And then you double crochet in each of the little holes till you get to the center where your space is. Do not put it in the friggin' water.
You mean each of the holes? 3?
Yeah.
Why would
No,
you
1.
like you did three
Each
chains.
little hole gets 1 double crochet.
So I usually just do 2 double crochets when I go to the next row. You said do 3? I mean single. I do 3
1
chains.
crochet in each hole.
Right. But when you go to the next level, I usually do 2 chains. You do 3?
I only do 1. Oh yeah, you could do either or. See, I don't like this turn here, so I would do 2 really. I prefer 2.
Okay.
But Debbie, you better buy you some yarn and a crochet hook, honey.
Then you
I got
do
plenty of diamond art if you need a diamond art. I'll send you one.
When you get to the center where your single crochet is, you're going to put 3. And then you're going to put a space and then put 3 more.
Even though I did 4 on the first, you said 3?
Yep.
Okay. I think I'm at it now. All right. So
Single crochet and then 3 more in the same stitch in the center.
all right.
This is
So
the pointier shawl, but it's the beginning shawl. That's the one I learned on. This is the one I do. Yarn stop. Come on. That's right there. Get your toy. Go to bed. And then you just do single crochets down to the end. It drops on the floor, you're going to get in trouble. Do not drop it on the floor.
Do not.
and in between, like when you do 3, you do a single.
Yep. And then when you get down to the end, it should look like that.
Okay, let's see. We'll see if it happens for me.
These are the granny squares I'm making.
Those are the pretty ones.
Yeah, they're pretty.
I love your colors.
I'm scared to change colors. I think I'd have to cut it and make a knot or something.
Weave in your edges. Then you don't see the knot. When
I
you
don't
get
make a knot. Yeah.
All right. So I believe I did it.
Yes, you did. Now
Nice.
chain your 2.
And go back.
And go back in that same hole with your 2.
What do you mean 2?
You know your chain on the end? Go right
Yeah.
in that hole that you just made those chain out of.
Right. Auroras are visible on the horizon? Let me see. Sorry. Where is he? Substorm in process. Oh, in Maine. If anybody lives north,
All I know is all y'all people in the north better keep y'all stuff up there.
oh, Auroras.
Keep it up there.
All right, we'll do our best.
Because
So
I told you we got we had a picture of a raindrop and a snowflake. Forgot what day it is.
So I'm confused. Did I make a stitch here? I just went and then the only stitches are in the point.
No stitches are in the point right now.
No.
That double stitches?
Yeah.
Yeah, the double stitches are in the okay, hold on. I'm back to the end. Hold on.
Oh crap.
What you got? Hold on. What you got? Okay. So back to the end. I chain my 2. Can you see this hole right here?
Mm-hmm.
You put 1 in there.
A double crochet.
Right. They're all double crochet. And that means that looks like you have 2 in there, right?
All right. I'm ready by the hole again. So I would put 2 sets of 3.
Yeah, and then you would do your single and then your other 3. Yep.
Ah, shoot. Sharing is caring. What am I sharing?
We're sharing the weather. He's being funny.
Oh, no.
You do 3 and then a single.
And then 3. Yep.
I almost like doing 2 because then I feel like I could see.
Well, if that's what you want, it's your project.
No, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, the weather.
Hi, Steph.
Hey, Steph. If anybody lives in Maine, you can see an aurora on your horizon through your cell phone. Or close to Canada. So after you do the 3,
Hey, Steph.
you just start going back in the holes. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I think I want to make this in that burgundy. Because I was making a big granny square and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing with this.
Make a lot blanket.
I was at Goodwill today and I looked and somebody had a lap blanket. Is Mara here? Did I miss Mara?
I don't see her.
I see someone saying Myra with a heart. Jennifer just said it. I didn't see Myra come in. But...
Well, if you're here, Myra, hey.
Oh, yeah. Buying Space was up there. Hey.
Oh, sorry, Mara.
Hi,
Hey.
Myra. How's it going? I'm learning a new creation in crochet. So
Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, and Goodwill. And I looked at the crochet blankets and they had one, it was a little lap blanket, but it had pockets on it.
It had what on it?
pockets. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
You can put the remote.
Or they can stick their little snot rags in there instead of up their sleeve.
You could put snot rags. I guess you could put a candy bar. I don't know. It's up to you. I kind of wish it started in the burgundy, but
There's what it should look like in 3 rows.
oh, it actually. All right, so this is what I did so far. Is that 3?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's very nice. I love the colors.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
If it fits, why not? That's right.
Yeah.
It was cute. I mean, it was a very good idea. You know, they sit down with their little lap blanket and have nothing to put no place to put their stuff.
Exactly. Your phone, when you know. Would you stop? Are you tired yet? Is it bedtime? I'll go get you.
Better watch. She's going to give you CPR in a minute.
I know.
Does she do that?
Yep.
She comes running and jump on her chest.
I don't feel like I left the little end long enough.
Well, you got to sew it in.
I'll weave it in something.
Yeah, weave it in.
Because you don't have enough to put it on the needle. And I probably leave mine too long.
Yeah, I make them long. Usually. And I wonder, why did I make it so long?
Stop. Stop.
All right. So then.
Stop.
Yarn.
You're
Yarn.
cute.
Yarn.
Oh.
Yarn. Yarn. So stinking cute.
Stop chewing that.
She's cute.
Oh, me too, Jennifer. When she drops the toy on your head.
Funny.
Yeah. No, not that one. No, that one's too heavy.
Oh, I think knock you out.
Yeah. When we first got her, this was the length of her body. She's gotten big.
Wow. Sad. It's sad how fast the puppies grow. In a way, I mean, you want them to grow so that they are like trained, but
Yeah.
the puppy. Oh my god! I was looking at the pictures of Norton as a little puppy, and so cute. I miss that little cute.
I can't wait for her
They-
hair to get longer so it's under control a little bit better.
All right, maybe I should have done 3 at the end. I don't know. It feels like it's starting to feel a little puckery.
You make sure your stitches are all the same tension or you'll have the puckering.
Jennifer said, you got a big yard. Get more puppies.
Oh, please. We don't have. Every time I talk about it or look at puppies, Tony's like, 2's enough. And he's right.
I had to do a whole thing out
Why?
because I went one too many
Oh man.
and it looked stupid.
Well, for the perfectionist you are, okay.
Yeah.
The hardest thing in crocheting is keeping your tension even.
I end up ripping a lot of things like apart. But that's okay.
Get some goats. That's what Tony wanted.
There's a woman who makes videos about like why you shouldn't get and then name the animal, right? So we watched the one about goats and we were like, all right. Like we don't need to get a goat. And I bet you there's people who are like, why you shouldn't have chickens. So
Right?
everybody
the goat milk you get for free. You could start getting making soap out on your farm.
oh, you know, I don't even want to make supper. So I can't imagine like one short. Like
Okay, never mind the goats.
I mean, sometimes I'm really not in the mood for like that whole stuff. So I can't imagine when it's like -2 degrees going down to like the pen where the goats are and like milking them. It's just, oh my
All right, ant farm.
And they are cute though. They're cute when they're little. They're so cute. And actually, if you want the milk, you need to have them fertilized, I guess. Like, so you at least need a visiting male go. I thought that that's what they said to maintain their milk. We've watched like a lot of YouTubes on the people who have goats, and some of them say that like, you know, there's one goat that's really kicky, so they put like little like leg placements for her so that she can't kick over the buckets of milk or kick you in the
Oh,
head.
okay.
And they, you know, she's fine. They, once she's milked, they let her go, and she's happy about being milked. But well, the rest of the goats don't do that. So I guess you
There's always
figured,
one in the crowd.
hey. And these people made like a ramp. And so the goats are maybe like a foot or two off the ground, and they have a stool that they could sit on while they're milking. I mean, it makes sense. Like they built something to make it
Right.
less backbreaking for them. Because if you're just like, you know, they're kind of low to the ground, the miniature goats. So
I love you too.
weed 'em and reap. No, there's this. We watched this gardener that's from Jersey.
Oh,
he-
Joe?
Hmm?
Joe?
He has an
Garden
Italian.
State Gardener?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he's good.
he was like, he was growing these really big, like trumpet squash, like zucchinis that were really long. And he has this little, he has a little Yorkie that he brings out into the yard. And that dog's always eating like asparagus and cucumbers and
No
carrots
yarn.
that he grows. He loves vegetables. So we like to watch him. And he's been doing these raised beds that are made out of corrugated steel. And I would like that personally. I would like a few of those because when you start growing, like let's say you do, I don't really want like a lot of zucchini like we had this year, but if we had like one or two plants, you put them at the end so that they could trail off, or I don't know. It's just when you just like put them in the ground, they start getting like out of control. They start trailing off, and then you can't mow around them. Like I'd like to grow pumpkins or watermelons, but I don't know if we have enough growing season for big watermelons. They'd have to be tiny. I tried to grow cantaloupes in New Jersey, and I got one cantaloupe the size of like from from knuckle to the end of my nail, and it was the most perfect little cantaloupe, but it was the size of, it was smaller than, it was literally like from here to here, and we cut it, and on the inside it looked like how cantaloupe looks, and then we each took like a little wedge of it. We cut it in half and made two wedges, and it was so tiny. It was like you're eating Barbie doll fruit, and we bit into it, and then Tony and I both looked at each other and were like, it's lousy. It just tasted like plain, like had no sweetness really. But it was
Debbie put hers on the trestle.
Yeah, we had that. We had it. We only got two, and they were very super tiny. I tried to grow Kirby cucumbers because those are good for, I mean, they're good to eat, but you can make pickles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or just, and I hardly got any of those either. So
it's working still.
You've grown 3 cantaloupe, watermelon, pumpkin. Yeah, the pumpkins will take over.
Sean says hi.
You said hi?
Sean, Michael.
Hi, Sean.
Hello.
Somebody in New Jersey put their cantaloupe by the street, and the vine started growing in the street, and they had cantaloupes, really big cantaloupes in the street. And I'm thinking, if it's not on their property, no, I didn't take it. I left it from, but it was kind of tempting. They looked delicious. It's big ones. I don't even think it looked intentional. It looked like a wild kind of plant that was just started growing up. It was weird. My friend had a compost heap, and zucchini started to grow in her compost. And she goes, I didn't even plant them. They just are growing. Somebody said that they threw some zucchini in with the horse area to think maybe the horse would eat them. And right at the edge of the fence, zucchini started to grow.
Well,
Yeah.
all that horse dung.
Yeah. Well, you're supposed to compost all the dung you have because you're not supposed to use it fresh.
Oh, I
Or,
hope not.
or it has to be sterilized. And Tony always buys sterilized cow manure.
How do you sterilize manure? That's okay.
Okay. Well, obviously the
But I'm
person.
sure Susie knows.
Well,
Who's
you
the
have
one
to
that
heat
found
it.
out they could do it? That was playing with it long enough.
Well, that
Ah.
guy from Jersey says he just puts. Didn't he say? Well, so one of these farmers says that they put their dung in the compost heap and they make sure that like it gets hot from the bacteria, and it. They said if it's at the bottom getting really hot and like you keep turning it, like once it turns into compost, it's really good. But
You guys normally talk about food on your Thursday thing. When I'm on, you talk about
Poop.
I just.
I don't know if I should take it personally.
I know. Sabrina
No.
compost.
But you see, it's part of the growing food process.
I
So
know. I'm just teasing.
ultimately, it's how you get better food. And people were actually saying like the chicken, I'll call it castings. The chicken castings are better.
Oh, it doesn't bother me. I was just joking around.
We like the poop dog. But you have to keep it in the
Debbie says we
compost.
like poop talk.
Maybe your goose poops, like you could put it in a compost heap. And
Oh, when they had some ducks by the post office.
they're
They had
doing
like
a lot.
slimy poop all over the sidewalks.
What?
We got the ducks. They had all kind of ducks by the post office.
Dinner.
They were
It's
saying
large
don't
sauce.
dogs where there's like the Canadian geese or the Canada geese or whatever they're called. And the park we used to go to in New Jersey had a little it had a lake and we would call it the ocean. Like you were going over the ocean. Ours was really like a dammed up stream. And it had like little ramps and benches, and in the middle they put fountains to keep the water going. It was really pretty there. But the geese, there was poop everywhere. And they say not to let your dogs walk on it because they could catch things through their pads. I mean, maybe if they wear like little shoes, it wouldn't matter. But I was like, Tony, watch where the dogs are going. Don't let them step in the poop. And it gets to be like, I don't want to deal with it.
Well, we had the bear in the yard the other night.
Oh,
Really?
wow. That's
Really?
Yeah,
scary.
he comes around.
Just
I only know because I saw the footprints.
the guy up the hill told me they're hibernating now.
Well, this one, okay, then what was it? Because the feet prints were like that big.
Do you have mountain lions by you?
No. We have wolves, fox, rabbits, hawks, turkey vultures, turkeys.
You said coyotes and wolves too?
Apparently, that's what my husband and son told me.
So if you
I
have
am
a
not
bunny,
going to go out and ask.
if you have a bunny in your yard, you can catch it and eat it.
If I wanted to.
Okay.
We have snakes too.
We have rabbits here. We're
That
not
is the best cooking and eating.
They're cute. I don't want to eat them.
And we have white tail
Hungry, you
deer.
eat 'em.
You're right. If I was hungry enough, I would eat one before I would eat other things.
No, it's really good. You just have to put a lot of garlic in it.
So the bears that are here, that the guy said are are sleeping. He said we also have porcupine here. I'm not anxious to find that, but
Well, I'm hoping it was something other than a bear because my poor little dog would just be gone.
we
But it was a
have
big
a hawk.
old paw print.
There's a hawk that lives in the other end of our yard, and now I know why it was hanging out by the fence line, because the sheep had babies.
Ah.
Oh.
So now it makes sense to me why the hawk moved into that area. And it kept going from like this side to that side and this side. And it was checking out those babies.
Aw, that's a
But
shame.
they look pretty big. Hi, Glenn. How's it going?
Hey,
It's like
Glenn.
a year.
Well, they look definitely. I'm gonna show you a picture if you want to see. I don't know. I think I posted it, but
If I see those paw prints again, I'm getting a picture. I wasn't gonna run in at 12 degrees.
Right?
we had a mockingbird. Ooh, went away. What happened? Brother.
That's coming along quickly.
Yeah, well, I had to pull 2 rows out, but I think this one might be longer.
It looks
Let me
it.
see. Let me open them and see. Oh, it is a little, it is a little bit longer.
I said I thought so. So bonus points to me.
So we
I
had
don't
a
know why.
mockingbird at our water fountain. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
We have a. I wanted to buy a heater, and then Tony and there was something hanging at the bottom of the fountain, and he said, there's like a place I could plug something in. Let me plug it in and see what happens. Well, it was a heater, so I'm glad we didn't buy one. Oh,
And that was in your bird bath?
yeah, the bird bath out front. So here I caught a bluebird going in
Oh nice.
the feeder. What else? Oh, here's a little one at the water fountain. Can you see the
Love
Uh-huh.
nature. Yep.
Hey, he
Yeah.
can be a model for you.
There you go. You're taking the pictures to paint.
He would be nice to paint.
Yeah. I thought I was going to show you something. Let's see. There's an area around the corner that has these like stacked up rocks.
Yeah.
There's like 2 areas that one looks like it's curved and it's a hole, and there's another crevice. It looks like you could walk in, and I'm wondering if it was a mine or if it was just a cave.
Mm-hmm.
But it's weird. Yeah, these are more of our neighbors.
So Betsy and
Yeah, I made Tony pull up.
Mildred.
The dirt around there was pretty muddy. So in case you're interested, that's what it looks like on the highway. Like you can see mountains.
Yep.
And I took a picture so I'd have clouds as model. So if I wanted to reference a cloud, I'd be like, oh, that's what a cloud
That's a good idea.
Yeah. We had black clouds. That was about it.
I forgot what I wanted to really show you that. Oh, here are the babies. That's right. Well, kind of near your picture, like
Oh yeah, I see it.
they look pretty big considering like they must have been born like right when it started to get really cold. So we counted 4 little babies. But like they don't look, I've seen some newborn lambs,
They make great yarn.
and
What makes great yarn?
Those little sheep.
I'll tell you that
I love to watch that lady that she does lambing and like lambing season.
Yep.
You see it? I don't even know if you can see it. I'm gonna show my part. They're against the tree kind of.
Uh-huh.
And then the mother, when I was taking the picture, the mother, she kept trying to like step in between like me and the baby. So she kept hiding it, which is good, but it's bad because I didn't get a good picture.
Baby goats and their mamas. Whew, don't get between them.
So here was one like laying up against its mother.
Aw.
Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Cute.
So that would
Oh,
not
yeah,
be
here's
the
a
time to
close
say
up.
baby goats, goats, goats.
No.
Cute.
You can sing something else, but not that.
And then there was this cloud that we thought looked like a mushroom cloud.
Oh, Anne says she's got a friend who spins her own yarn.
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
I can spin my own yarn, but I haven't done it yet. I mean, I have all the equipment.
Really? Okay.
Mhm.
I carded the wool once or twice, like in some of these old fashioned farm kind of things, but I've never.
We have an 1800. Well, my son has an 1800 wheel. He
Nice.
doesn't use that one. He uses the electric one, but we could spin yarn.
That would be so cool.
All right. I see us, but I don't see the chat. Okay. Let chat. There we go. All right. Back.
Got the yawnies from somebody. I don't know who I caught those from.
I know. I ran out of my medicine and I've been yawning all day.
You're not yawning tonight. I was saying I caught it. I wasn't saying anything about you.
No, I have been.
Oh, okay.
So Anne was saying, I'm assuming that she said I do that too, to like taking pictures of clouds so you can use them
Uh-huh.
as reference. All right. I'm taking this out. What do you call it? Frogging? Uh-oh.
Yes, she said. Yeah, I had to do that I had to take that whole last row out because I had two doubles in the middle of all these singles. Oh, they're all sneezing back there. Might stay up here. So I might go to Ollie's tomorrow and see if they got new yarn from the last time I went. But I do need another yellow so I don't run out for those granny squares. So they're about 6.5 inches. So how big is a normal blanket? Not to put on a big bed, but like say maybe a twin
I'm sitting
size.
here talking like crazy, answering your questions, having a great time, and nobody can freaking hammer me.
Mm-mm.
I said
Like
I don't know how big a yarn a square thing is.
no, saying like how big of a bed, like what's I guess the measurements of a twin bed.
A twin bed is 75 inches long. And I don't remember the width. I know a queen is 60, a full is 56, a twin,
Ask Google.
yeah. But I know it's 75 inches long.
Hey Google, what is the size of a twin bed?
According to Sleep Foundation, twin mattresses typically measure 38 inches wide by 75 inches long. A twin bed can be a good fit for children, teenagers, and adults under 6
I
feet.
didn't ask you all that.
Well, ask
But-
Google how big a twin
Hey
blanket.
Google, what's the measurements of a twin blanket?
According to Parachute, twin blanket measurements are 65 inches by 90 inches, while throw blankets are 60 inches by 80 inches. Throw blankets are small enough to easily curl up with while sitting on
So
a chair.
65, I'd say 65 by 90.
Yep.
How much yarn do you need?
A lot.
Let's Google. Hey, Google. How much yarn do you need for a twin blanket? Crocheting.
That's not what I wanted to do.
She'll probably say like, oh, you need 10 pounds of yarn. A buttload is right.
Possibly
Yeah.
152 for a twin size.
152 6-inch squares.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Alexa said.
I only have 150 to go.
There you go.
A
If you
150
don't
more to go.
count, like if you don't like pressure
Yeah.
yourself to get it
Ian
done,
says a
you'll be
buttload.
fine.
You're right, Ann. Huh?
Said if you don't pressure yourself, like I gotta get so many done a day, it'll be easy. Like if you just get when you feel like
Yeah,
doing that,
whenever.
like two things going at a time, more or less.
Right.
So if you were making, if you wanted them all to be the same color, like you might just do like 2 rows and then just do a whole lot of those and then do the next color or something. Or would you just carry on with one and forget about?
You just said if I wanted to do one color to add another color. What?
I just thought if, like, let's say you wanted the middle to be this color, would you just make like, and you needed 50, would you make like the 2 rows of this and then switch over? Or would you
Yeah,
just,
probably.
You can.
I would use that color for a while and then go back, add the other second color and to all of them and then go back. I wouldn't necessarily do 152 at a time because I don't like putting that stress on me. Maybe 10 at a time. And assuring that they're all the same size as you go along.
Now, I would like to do, say, all the way around with these. Oh, with this color, all the way around the edges.
That'd be pretty.
And then brown, maybe a row of brown, then another row of this.
Yeah.
oh,
I don't
sure,
know.
you could do whatever you like.
Yeah. It's my blanket and I do what I want to.
Do what I want to.
Do what you want.
Something. No. I don't know the song.
It's my husband. I hear music.
Oh, thanks. You want me to sing again? She hears music, Dawn. Let's go.
No, I'm just wondering, he's not in the living room. So I'm wondering, like right about now, he'd probably be watching Jeopardy.
That show's still on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ken runs it now. He was one of the champions or whatever. The champion of champions.
Ken Jennings. I
Yeah.
like him.
He's good. I like him.
I like him better than that one that was in something Bialik. She was in The Big Bang Theory. She's really like, she's like a smart lady, but
I don't know. He's like another what's his name?
Sandra Bullock.
No.
like Miriam or Myram, something Bialik. She was Blossom back in the day, and then she was on
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Big Bang Theory or something.
Oh
She's
yeah,
married to
I
Sheldon.
believe. Yeah, that she's a
Debbie says she's going. So take care, Debbie.
bye, Debbie.
Bye,
Right,
Debbie.
it was Maya and Bialik. Yeah, that was her. Take
See ya.
care.
Bye.
You know, I made that other tic-tac-toe in one day.
Yeah,
I did stay up till midnight.
you're not.
Have a
doing
good
that
night,
tonight,
Debbie.
are you?
Huh?
Yeah.
You're not doing that
Take
tonight,
care.
are you?
No.
You know, I just took that whole thing apart.
I
The
gotta
whole
take this
thing?
last
That big
roll
one?
away.
No, I took the, the one that was triangular. I wanted the center string to be a little longer because it's starting to unravel at the end. And So I'm gonna cut it and redo it. And then I wanted to do like what you said, to do 3 chains to go up to the next row. So I feel like it'll have more like, I'm thinking it would be like less wiggly.
Yeah, she is a scientist, a micro, some kind of scientist.
Yeah, I thought she was like a neuroscientist or something.
Yeah, I think that's it.
But I thought she was also a doula, which is somebody who
Yep,
helps
she
people
is.
with she's like,
Well, damn.
she had a very,
She a little genius or something?
yeah,
Yep,
she's a little
yeah.
bit of a genius and a little bit of kook. Because
Yeah, that's true.
she had like some kind of parenting style where she just had like put like maybe 2 king size beds in a room and like everybody slept in there.
Oh yeah, that co-parenting.
Yeah.
And
A
the
lot
no
of people do
diaper
that.
thing.
So I mean,
They got this one couple where his daughter's a teenager. She's deaf. They have a couple other kids, and they just had a new baby, and they all sleep together. They co-parent and they sleep together, the whole family.
well, what do they do about making the babies if you have like,
I don't know. Maybe they got to rent a
Notice.
place for that. I don't know. Or they get creative when the kids are in school, maybe.
we're gonna take a
I'm
shower together. It's gonna be really long, okay? So don't come. I don't know.
I guess you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. You tell the kids to sit in the living room and you lock the door.
Right.
You blast music so they don't hear you.
Well, when you got kids, you have to learn to be quiet, Susan.
I mean, I've watched the movies where they've had people living in like you know those pioneer kind of movies, and yeah, but I like they were just doing stuff in this like kind of teepee kind of thing, and I'm like, really? And they said, well, it's natural, and I'm like, ugh, it ain't natural in a way. I mean, it is natural, yes, but like if it's an infant, it's not going to probably be disturbed. But I don't like the idea of doing it in front of kids. Ugh.
No.
No, not at all.
It's just weird. To me, it's weird. But you know,
Right.
when my mom was having me, she thought it was weird to breastfeed. They encouraged her to use bottles, and she thought it was weird when people, and I'm like, mammals, poor mammals.
You okay?
The whole purpose of lugging these things around.
You know, speaking of food, just a little FYI out there. If anybody has not tried the Dollar Tree ice cream, you're missing out.
Which what do you mean? Which ice cream?
I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's really good. It's $1.25 for a little pint of ice cream.
Okay.
I had the strawberry cheesecake. It was really good. I didn't have much, Jennifer. Just saying. The orange sherbet is good. Sean likes the brownie one. Now he said that they have coffee. They have
coffee. Tony loves coffee.
yes, and I don't know. I have and a butter pecan, I think. But Sean likes the chocolate brownie or something like that. Triple brownie, triple chocolate, something. And he tried the mint chocolate chip. He said it's okay. It wasn't great, but just FYI.
All right. Our local, the most local Dollar Tree to me doesn't even have a freezer.
Oh, okay.
But there's a like 5 miles beyond, there's like, or 8 miles up the road, there's a big one. I bet they have a freezer in that one.
Just bring one of those freezer bags with you.
But yeah, when there was a time when I was having a lot of dental work and I made smoothies in the morning. Yeah, I'd actually make them with coffee, and it sounds really awesome.
But they do have a coffee flavor. I don't know what it tastes like.
But I used to put strawberries in it, which sounds really weird. But I would put like my chocolate coffee and strawberries in a blender, and I would put protein powder. And the strawberries at Dollar Tree, I'm not going to say that they're like all big and bright red, but you know, they're kind of sometimes small-ish. Like, so then maybe they're the they're not grade A plus. Maybe they're the A minus.
Uh-huh.
But it was back then. It was $1 a bag. You can't beat it in the
Right.
other stores. Now we bought a bag of blueberries today at the regular supermarket. They're good. It's a good brand, and I think it's like $13.
Wow.
Like $12.99. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a really, really large bag, and they smell like you can smell that they're cold wild blueberry, and they smell really blueberry like. And I could tell the difference when I buy like the store brand and I open it up. You don't get that whiff of real blueberry smell.
Yeah. Now that strawberry cheesecake one, it's like a strawberry sauce in it, not like if you buy a hot fudge
Oh,
ice
nice.
cream, it's kind of got the strawberry like that in it. But it wasn't bad. It was like a cheesecake and strawberry or something like that.
We went to that surplus store and they have, you don't know what you're going to get from, I mean, sometimes they'll have the same thing for like a month or two, but sometimes it'll be like, oh, that's a new thing they have. So they have ice cream sandwiches, Klondike. One time they had, did you ever hear that Talent? Is it called Talenti?
Milk.
That gelato?
Yeah. They had a little tub of chocolate chip, and I don't usually eat that. I've been taking I don't eat a lot of dairy. I eat more ice cream in the summer, and I've been trying to eliminate
I love ice cream in the winter.
I mean, I like it, but it doesn't like me. I need to take like a lactate pill or something. I don't have any right now. But if I want to in the hot summer when we're out and there's like some creameries, local creameries over here. Yeah, I'm gonna have ice cream cone.
They have good local corn out there too.
Yes.
It is really, really good.
And I had a local. Actually, we bought like a cantaloupe. It wasn't that good, but the local corn, the farmer at the farmer market. Actually, it's the lady I drive around. They were telling me which brand. Like, there's one brand that's a smaller piece of corn, but way sweeter. So I'm like, I'm up for that. I'll try it.
Yeah.
And if you give them like $1 or $2, they'll give you like a pretty big bag. Or they used to. Everything. I mean, some things weren't that much cheaper, but some seemed way cheaper. But yeah. Like, it's only a bargain if you're going to use it. What's that noise? Oh, it's a man coming up the stairs. He was just listening to music, I guess. He's putting away his lights. He's a pretty smart guy, my husband. He knows all the answers, almost all the answers in Jeopardy. It's hard to watch it with him. I feel really stupid. Sitting next to him. When I get one right, I'm like, yeah. But yeah. Well, sometimes there's a column and I'll just like run the column because I know that kind of stuff and he just doesn't know. And I'm like, all right. But if there's anything that involves like history, ancient this civilization, or geography, I'm like, I don't know. He knows whenever they ask things about the Bible, he remembers everything. I'm like, okay, good for you, man. He's got good recall. I see the last thing Anne was writing. Oh yeah, and they have a local farmer who grows really good sweet corn. They have bad. I noticed they started adding the term super sweet on the frozen corn in the market, and I'm like, sweet wasn't good enough. Now it's super sweet.
But it's naturally sweet.
And then we made some, and I'm like, it's regular. It tastes like corn. I mean, it didn't taste like.
It's
And-
probably got sugar in it. I was muted and I didn't know it. Why are you muting me, Dawn?
I didn't touch it. Mm-hmm.
You're,
Susie.
Blame me.
I'm sitting in like I'm 2 feet away from that camera.
I probably
Wasn't
hit it
me.
when I was doing my square.
I don't know.
Wasn't
I'm gonna go look if there's some corn here and see if there. It says that we buy like usually the ones that have nothing added. So
Did Yarn go to sleep?
Yes. Thank God. Hey, Victoria. How you doing?
Hey, Victoria.
You missed the singing. I'm just saying.
hi,
I'm not
Victoria.
as good as you, I know. Oh, I was thinking both of those days if you're all right with that too. Might as well do it here because I forgot to email you back. I'm making little squares for a blanket.
I made a big triangle and then I took it apart. and then I made a big square and I'm about to take this apart and make it a triangle.
Crocheting.
And I'm
It's
making a tic-tac-toe board for my grandbabies.
Oh, show her. It's so pretty.
It was cute. Really cute.
No, Victoria, we're hooking. We got to teach you how.
Yes.
Yes, we are now hookers.
That is adorable.
It has the red hearts for the markers and the white hearts for the markers.
Okay, cool, Victoria. Thank you.
Awesome. Come on.
Ooh, you guys crochet?
What do you make, Victoria?
Victoria, you crochet?
Do you knit, crochet? What do you do?
And
Paint.
you can come on and paint or whatever
Yeah.
you do.
You could just show your stuff.
Who
I
was
can-
supposed to come up? Was it Melinda
Yeah, she's not here tonight.
or
Didn't
Melanie?
she have a granddaughter thing today?
I was
Was it Melinda or Melanie?
One of those.
One of
I was
I'm
experimenting
terrible with names.
with circles.
Let me see.
Oh,
Let me make you. Oh, I can't. I was gonna make you big. See, I see Christmas bubbles.
it's funny. I don't really see
you
that.
going, honey?
I'm gonna make different
Where
size
be?
circles and do different kinds of
I gotta
stuff.
kiss.
Oh, you know,
Oh, you have to come on.
I gotta kiss bye.
I was using the pen making this, and now I can't find that pen. Because I'm so organized.
Bye. Be careful.
Woo, romance. Hi, Garrett.
He's going to work.
Bye,
He
Garrett.
said,
Going to work at night?
he said bye.
What is
They
he?
gotta go do.
what
They
is he
got some
doing at night?
activity tomorrow. They gotta go put out tables and chairs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, come on up and learn when you're ready there, Victoria. That we're on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m.
Yeah,
We don't have a fancy thing like you do with your
It's
texting.
frozen.
Just follow us.
So next week it's on Theresa's
channel.
channel, and then the week after it'll be on Dawn's,
Right.
and then the week after it'll be back to me.
Right.
And I'm only attracting 6 people, right? So
You know what?
Gotta
It's been
start
a long
somewhere.
day.
That's for sure.
It's
I
the
feel like
only
I've been
one.
trampled by 6 people today.
When
at
I was
least.
counting stitches, I wasn't saying anything. It's probably not that interesting watching people crochet in their lap. They can't see what I'm doing, and I'm not talking. It's like, okay.
Well, put your
Well,
camera lower.
there you go.
Okay.
Much better.
Yeah, I could
What-
do that too.
What are you broadcasting with? Like, is that a laptop and you just lowered the top part?
Yep.
Okay.
And you notice the difference. She holds her crochet hook like this. I hold mine.
You're a knife holder
I hold it like this.
or a pencil holder.
I can't. No,
This-
you're a knife
this-
holder.
It's
I'm a
kind
knife
of grippy
holder. You're a
grip one.
pencil holder.
It's really, it has some give. It's nice. It's kind of a little spongy. I like it. Like I said, it's luxury. But
Bougie.
All right, we can have a party now. He's gone.
Run away, Dawn.
Shit.
Party at Dawn's.
Not.
okay,
Really?
love you too. Take care. Victoria's gonna go get ready for bed.
Okay, Victoria.
Take care.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
I hate the first row.
Oh, I know. The first row is the worst.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
So I'm gonna start this again. So it was
Oh, the
I
picture?
started it with 4 and 4, and then or 3 and 3.
The half thing?
Yeah, if I want to make a shawl.
Yeah, you do 3 and space 1 and then 3. And then chain 3. Another one right next to that one in the same hole.
But
And
it was
then
3.
one in each one.
Let me try.
Bet she took my car too.
He didn't want you going out to party tonight.
You're doing it.
Okay, Victoria. Thank you.
That's sweet.
Very kind. I just have one more thing for the thing to get out. I'll send that out tomorrow morning.
Well, I'm still trying to sell that purse.
Everything else went out.
One, 2, 3, chain 1, and we go again. What? I have to keep count. Oh, I can't. I'm getting tired of this being muted. She sent it, Dawn.
Okay. Thank you.
sitting here having a great time and I'm talking. And you're probably thinking, she's talking to herself. That's crazy woman. I'm like, I know, I'm crazy.
Yeah, I want to talk to her first thing in the morning. She's they gotta be at the hospital for 5 tomorrow morning.
That's a long drive in that morning, so they got to leave early.
Yeah. I told her Heather could stay with me, but she's so anxious, poor baby.
Yeah. One, two. No, buckle my shoe.
I feel off tonight. I keep doing singles instead of doubles.
I keep forgetting how to count.
Well, numbers is a while away, so
Right? It's in May 2026. Nobody ever said we don't have goals.
no gold.
Goals. I cannot see the chat.
I'm not seeing the chat if I'm redoing this thing.
I need a down facing camera so that I can see the chat.
I just have, oh, yeah, because your whole screen is down.
Yeah.
Hey, Nora, what's up? What you doing? What you doing? He's like, are you eating some? I'll take it. He's watching something like Law and Order or
Boom,
NCIS.
boom.
Yeah.
Because I hear them talking about like a case.
Did you see that thing? Let me show you guys
Like,
what I saw at the store. And let me know if you think this is bad marketing.
oh no, she's been running her hot water the whole time.
I think it's bad marketing.
What? What's bad marketing? Oh,
Looks psycho, doesn't it?
I was it's a little deranged, and it looks like it's like pop rocks. What's
He
happening?
looks psycho.
Yeah, he looks a little psycho. Poor baby.
A little rabbit dog.
All right, when you get to the end and then there's another like little opening here, do you go in the top and then wait and then go into the hole?
Wait, what? I wasn't looking. I was putting my
It's
phone
okay.
down.
I'm gonna try it. Just go in the last crochet hole and then go in the big where I did the chains. But you said 3 and 3. All right. I'm trying 3 and 3. I thought the last one I did 4 and 4. The first one.
Susie.
1, 2, 3.
It's like waltzing. Everything is 3. 1, 2, 3. Do, do, do. 1, 2, 3. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't take much for me to be entertained,
I was going
which
to
could
say.
be
Well, that's
scary.
pretty good. Why not?
Am I the only one here that falls asleep at like Marvel movies?
At a Marvel movie, I fall asleep
Yeah.
all.
I was watching
Huh?
a show. I really liked it, and I'll sleep through it. It doesn't matter. If I'm tired, I'll just.
Oh, I don't have to be tired. First time I went to see Star Wars in the theater in 1980s, I fell asleep. My friends all made fun of me. And so I tried it again about 6 years ago. I thought, okay, I'll try it. I haven't seen it. My son discovered it. Well, he discovered it a while before that. But anyway, he's like, Mom, you got to try it. It's a good movie. 5 minutes, no lie. I'm sleeping. I can't even. And I wasn't tired. Can't even deal with it.
Oh, it's just you wasn't interested in it.
No, I wasn't. It happens with a lot of those kind of movies, though. Like the Marvel movies. Anything I could figure out the plot, or I just think it's plain right
Uh-huh.
stupid. You could wake up in the end of a Hallmark movie and oh geez, they broke up, they
It's
fell
the
in
same
love.
thing.
Yeah, every one of them.
Same thing going on.
Yep. My son will go, oh, you want to go see this? Oh, you want to pay for me to go take a nap? All right, let's go.
I've fallen asleep in Broadway shows. That's embarrassing, and it's not just embarrassing. It's like theater tickets are so expensive,
They
and I'm
didn't kick you out.
no. But I mean, it's hard,
Yeah.
like to stay awake when you're exhausted. The show started about 8, and
Hey, Princess.
so if we ate like right before, and I was working during the day, it was hard. It was hard.
Yeah.
Hey, Princess. Oh, they want the camera.
I mean, usually they're like talky, kind of like dramatic ones. I mean, if it was like a musical, I'd stay away. There were tourists in front of us. We went to 42nd Street, and they started unwrapping like rattly wrapped up sandwiches and started eating in the theater. I'm like, we don't do that here. You know, I don't want to smell your tuna fish.
Right. Who does that?
German tourists. Crazy.
My parents would get dressed to the nine and go down to see the Broadway shows. They don't even dress anymore.
A lot of times, like, they used to have these things called TKTS booths. Like, they had one like in the theater district, like, I'm going to say, like, where they have, now it's just pedestrian at 42nd Street to like 40 whatever street. I don't know. There's like a whole stretch. and the TKTS booth is maybe it's at 44th Street or wherever it is, but they must have like tiered seating, and you wait to see like whatever show didn't sell out.
Oh, will call? Yeah.
They would like let you buy tickets half price plus service charge.
Yeah.
But now the theater tickets are what are they like $200
Yeah.
or more?
And they don't discount them if they show up and they're still seats.
I'm like, I'm thinking that's like it's a big commitment. Well, for me, just to get into the city would cost so much in gas and tolls. And then I like to drive, so it'd be parking. Or Tony would say he'd rather drive into New Jersey and then take the train. That was like around $40 5 years ago.
We take the train down to the city because we can get off at Grand Central, enjoy the station, and then go do whatever. All the museums are right there, Central Park,
Grand Central Station, we did a little tour of it. Well, not really like a whole tour, but there was a guy who's like really into Manhattan and taking photographs of Manhattan. And so he was showing us around. And we met in Grand Central, but I didn't realize that they had they have like a food court. And they had fancy restaurants too. But
they have a Shake Shack now.
Beautiful. Yeah, the Shake Shack. That's where we went. It was nice.
I went on a tour of Grand Central when I was in school.
Nice.
They showed you everywhere.
Did you go up to the clock?
No, we were elementary.
We didn't get to go up to the clock in this time, but he said he's done it. Like where he got permission, or they showed.
I've been in the Statue of Liberty's torch.
Oh, that's cool.
I know. I did it when I was little. We climbed the ladder. It was like endless climbing. But now they don't let you get. I don't know what. I don't know if you can even get past the base now.
You can't get to the. It's all commercialized now. It's not.
But I mean, ever since
the
center incident, like they don't let you in the actual statue.
Which is a shame.
Our photo group got permission to go to Ellis Island into like the part that's closed off to the public, and they have like the old, like the sick ward and the morgue and the showers and the place where they sterilized the mattresses and they did the laundry. Like, so we got a tour of the whole.
Oh, that's cool.
It was really cool, and the stuff's like falling apart. So I kind of like rusty and flaking paint,
Yeah.
And we had to wear hard hats, and it was cool. It was really, really cool.
That's when my grandparents came in.
Mine too.
That's my dog sleeping. If he's bothering you, I'm sorry.
I don't even hear it.
Really neat.
King is snoring so loud.
That was one of my favorite tours. We also got to do it. If anybody knows do you know Asbury Park, New Jersey? There's a theater there, and it's called Convention Hall. And we got to do a backstage We got to go in the catacombs under it and into the control rooms. And
that's cool.
And back, they don't even use some of these rooms. So like the paint's all.
I don't know where's that.
Yeah.
And we saw like the projectors that were all old and dusty, and I have a lot of pictures. That was really, really good. That was another one. I mean, like they charge a lot for all these like things that you could do. There's something we didn't do that you can do is there's some train stations that they don't like. You can't go to. You have to book a tour of it, and they'll like take you on a train car to the station. I think it's downtown somewhere, but it's kind of neat that you can go to these unused train stations with the crowd. You have an escort, so it's not like scary, but it's cool.
Our school used to take us to Radio City Music Hall every year.
Oh, nice.
So did mine. And then you'd see like the Rockettes, and the
Yeah.
animals would
But
be
back
marching.
in the day, they didn't just have the Christmas show like they do now. They had shows all year long.
They had a movie, I thought, and then they had
They
that.
did a lot of Lassie movies. We would always go.
It was nice.
And an opera singer was there, and we got to sit in the balcony. And
Cool.
It was always fun. I liked the Christmas one where they had.
yeah,
We saw a movie. The Rockettes did their dances, and they marched. They had like a camel and little sheep. And
I've been there like 3, 4 years ago. I went down to see the Christmas show, and all the Saks Fifth Avenue windows and the tree, and been 5 years, 4 years, something like that. Probably
I used to take when people would come from out of town, and I lived in New York City. I would take them on the ferry, and then when we got off the ferry, we would go down to Fulton Street Market or Chinatown on the way. So we'd eat lunch in Chinatown, and then go to the Fulton Street markets. And
That sounds
We used
nice.
to hang out on the Staten Island ferry.
yeah, it was free. You could just go
Yeah.
back and forth, and
I
you
don't
get
think it is anymore.
what?
I don't think it is anymore.
I think it still is free.
Oh, I hope so.
But I mean, like you have a nice view of Lower Manhattan, and you can see the statue. It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, good night, Ann.
Night, Ann.
Bye.
Grandma,
My baby.
then you have what? Everything but ice cream. Go.
No. Stick it in the microwave for 10 seconds.
But we went up to the Empire State Building's observation. I mean, I know like back in the day it was probably like $6 or something.
Yeah.
I think they want a lot of money now.
$37.
30, that's crazy.
And that was before COVID.
All right, I think it's more now.
Yeah.
And all you're doing is taking an elevator out
Yep.
and looking around. There was a place that was low, like on Fifth Avenue, like maybe it was called Top of the Sixes or something, but the view from that place was excellent because you get to see the Empire State Building from the top there.
Yeah.
So to me, that's a nicer view in a way because that's the build. You want to see the Chrysler Building, you want to see the Empire State Building in your view. And now there's like a whole bunch of skyscrapers that are new and weird.
I love to go in the Chrysler Building and the Empire State Building without going to the top just to see the architecture.
Oh, yeah.
I
photograph.
love architecture.
The Chrysler Building is really, it's like deco up top.
Yeah.
You can see gargoyles off the side, like rain gargoyles that channel it out, and they have like little.
Yeah.
I'll post some pictures on Instagram, and they'll come into Facebook. But it's nice. We used to go to the Central Park Zoo all the time,
Yeah.
and when we went on our last trip in to do photographs, we went to Bryant Park and the outside of the library. We went in the library too, but there's a big library over there, and somebody was doing a model shoot on the stairs.
Oh, nice.
So she was like spinning around in her clothes.
There's always something going on in Bryant
Oh,
Park.
there was, because there was like a protest march about using fur, and was organizing in front of those stairs. And then one girl was holding a sign that said, "Would you wear your dog?" And then in the next like area, there was a guy he had his dog around his neck.
I was
So
gonna
I
do
took
that.
her with the "Would you wear your dog?" and him wearing his dog.
Yep.
I mean, it's not what she meant, but it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And that picture came out really good. I mean, the dog was looking right at the camera. And it was just cool. And you see like the crosswalk, so it gives some visual interest. I like that shot that I got.
They put bleachers in Times Square. I thought, oh my gosh.
Right. That's near where they have those half-price theater tickets. I would like to see a couple of shows, but quite frankly,
Not worth the money.
I don't want to like sell a kidney to have to go into Manhattan.
Right.
It's really expensive. Remember, Dawn, Just parking could be like close to
60,
$70.
it was $60 to park for what, an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Yeah, it's just and now when you come out, if you take the tunnel like from New Jersey, you come out into like I think the Canal Street between
You're
Ho-
right.
Houston and Canal, and they have a congestion fee that they'll take your like it's $9 just to drive in the
Wow.
and if you go like out and then back in, they charge you again. So that if I mean, it's already almost $20 to get across the
All
bridge,
the bridges here, they charge you one way.
and they
I'm not here.
well to go to Long Island, it's both ways. I thought, and I used to go on the 59th Street Bridge, and it was free. That was the only way to get to Long Island for free. But it would like it'd tack on like 25 minutes to your trip. But if you got stuck in traffic,
Queensboro used to be free.
which
The Queensboro Bridge.
yes, that's the one at 59th Street. Yeah. So I would take that one a lot, depending on
And
where.
can I send it to you in the morning?
But when I lived in the Bronx, it was easier for me to just go across,
Yeah.
either cross Bronx or the cross Westchester, and then go on a bridge to like Long Island. But they were going to build another tunnel from New Jersey to Manhattan. That's going to make all the Jersey houses prices go way up, because another train bridge is going to ease a lot of the commute time. Anyway, and currently the train into Manhattan from where I live in Jersey was you have to change trains at Penn Station Newark, and they were going to do away with that. They were going to make the trains convert their engines so they could go straight in. That could take off 15 to 20 minutes of the commute. They're building so many apartment buildings, all like condos all along the train lines now, because they know that this is happening, and people who work in Manhattan want to live in New Jersey. But they're expensive to live in. But they're cheaper than Manhattan, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, anything's cheaper than Manhattan. Astoria is like $3,500 for a 2-bedroom.
It's crazy.
Can you imagine?
No, if I had
Up
stayed.
here, it's $2,500 for a studio by the college.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know what it's like over here, but in where I live in Jersey, I thought Al was paying like $1,100 for a studio, and then he moved into a 1-bedroom, and it was like $1,400, and it's in an old walk-up building on the top floor, so it's not like it's luxury. It's just, and then the apartment across the hall. Every time someone moves, they raise the rent.
Yeah.
So he says it. I don't know if it's a 1-bedroom, but his rent would go up like $300-$400 a month. That's a lot.
Dang.
I can remember in the city, you'd watch the obits so you can see if there's apartment ready. No lie, it's true.
It was true.
I wonder if they still do it. Probably.
Wow.
There's probably not a whole lot of rent control anymore. But if you had it, it was like, I remember people like wanting to marry the old ladies that were like living there just so they could have survivor rights.
Right?
Marriages of convenience. It's crazy. And then they would try to get, I know some girl who did that. She lived with her cousin in a huge 2-bedroom apartment in the Bronx, actually. And it was like basically a 2-bedroom with like a study or a little extra bonus room. So it was practically a 3. Wasn't hardly paying any rent. And the lease was only in the cousin's name. And at some point he moved out for a while, and they tried to get rid of her. And she says, they were going to take her to court, and the landlord just said, "Okay, just pay me $200 more a month, and we'll put the lease in your name." And it was still reasonable for her to stay and do that,
Yeah.
and easier than moving.
Yeah.
Well, it costs to move.
Yeah,
I
that's right.
remember moving out of walk-ups. Oh my gosh.
When I was living in the Bronx, my friend's father was a super in a walk-up building, and he said on the top floor, I don't know if it was 4 or 6 stories high, walk up, and he says, "If you want a studio, we can get you one." And it was back then, I think it was like less than 400 a month, and I was considering it. But then I kept thinking, like, can you imagine if you forgot buying milk and then have to like walk up and down and up? And I mean,
Yeah,
you get
no.
it, I guess, but groceries. And I hemmed and hawed until the last minute, and then I got an apartment in an elevator building. So I was like, yay.
With the elevator.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
And well,
Not if they keep the elevator working.
it was work. Yeah. It was kind of like a co-op. It was a co-op. But I was always dreaming of moving to like the next building over. You could have dogs, and in my building you couldn't. So I was plotting, like, where am I going to go? And then when I moved out of that building, they repaired, like, they had even and odd elevators, and they were very slow. And then they redid it, and they were fast, and they stopped on every floor, and they let you have dogs. And I'm like, this is sad. I mean, I had a parking spot under the building, so it was covered. I didn't have to shovel snow.
That was good.
Yeah, I had to pay for it, but it was good. When I first moved into that building, I didn't have a parking spot, and I sometimes would ask people, "Are you going here?" I knew who parked in the street, and I'd see, "Where'd you park your car?" And they'd be like, "What do you mean?" I go, "Well, I parked all the way by." I
Yeah.
was like, I parked all the way by like there was like a football field 12 blocks away. And I'm like,
wow.
and I'm like, "Can you drive me to my car?" You have like no shame. You just ask. And if you were going on the highway, you had to go that way anyway. So people would drop me off at my car. But if you got a spot right in front of the building, it's almost like you didn't want to go out for like,
Right?
you had to do alternate side of the street park. You just stayed put. And then we would double park sometimes. They started ticketing after a while for doing that. But like, when they do the street sweeping, you had to leave. It was drag. And I would get confused as to what day of the week it was, because on one side of our block, all the signs were like washed out. Like I maybe acid rain took all the the parking rules off the sign, and I got a ticket once, and I went to court and I took pictures of the signs, and and I won. And the judge, when he said, he goes, "If you had a picture from going here to there, I would let you win." And I go, "Wait," and I had one. And I showed him, and he said, "Okay, you can tell all your friends you you fought the law and you won." Like, okay. That was.
Oh Lord, I think this is gonna be my last row. Can't see anymore.
No, I don't know.
I'm not doing fancy like you. I'm just doing granny squares.
Oh, I'm doing a single crochet.
I was making.
I meant your flowers.
Oh, that don't take long.
So what do you think? I didn't finish this row. Ooh, and finish the row. It's hard to see when you didn't finish. I'll finish this row and then we can end it. I'll show it off. Unless you want to end it now.
No good.
Oh man, there's dog hair in every single inch of the floor. On like, you drop something on the floor and you pick it up. Can you see the static electricity the dog hair come to? Oh, I can't even clean it. That's disgusting.
I told my husband he should shave Hank.
I don't know. It's tempting to buzz cut these dogs.
The hair is everywhere with that dog.
My husband.
I mean, it's sharp. It's not like soft hair, you know?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I can't get it off me.
So instead of that, you know what he did? He came home with a lint brush.
He came home with what?
Like a lint brush?
A lint brush. I'm like, I guess that answers the question if he's going to shave it.
I guess not, honey.
Here, we'll try this, is what he said.
I got one of the wide ones that you could run on like the couch blankets. You know, they have the ones for the clothes that are like this big. This one was like
Yeah.
I mean, it's the tape stuff, but
yeah, so is this. I just thought it was funny.
But I mean, I could go through like a roll a day. So
yeah.
And the first time I used that bounce like dog hair static dog hair, it worked, I thought. But in subsequent uses, I'm not as impressed. The first, oh man. Well, I probably should just not plan on ever buying black fleece again.
No.
Because it's bad.
Well, no, not if you got the dog hair getting on it.
It's like this. It's kind of
Bless
like
you.
Bless you.
Bless you. He said thank you. He felt pressure.
That would be like, hey, look what I got. Hair all over.
Yeah.
You want to guess what kind of dog I have?
Well, Hank, I thought was going to be smaller. He's huge.
Some of them get pretty sturdy that day.
Yeah, he's like a boxer mix. They were supposed to be French Terrier mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Take a look.
Oh, that's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing great.
So it's going to be a shawl?
Yeah, if I keep going, it'll end up being like a big triangle.
Yeah. Well, good for you. Looks good.
I took it apart. I took the first one apart.
That color again?
I'm okay. Well,
oh, nice.
It's going to end up being like all these other colors.
Okay.
But cool. I added, when I took it apart, I did 3 chain to go up the next row, and I'm doing 2 chain in the middle so I can find it.
Yeah.
Because you said just do 1, but for me, 2 makes
That's what you have to do. What you're comfortable with, and
but it's just my vision is bad. So for me to find it, it's like
it's just that's what crocheting. You modify it to what you want and what you like.
Yeah, when I first started doing this, I thought my glasses are getting like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get my eyes checked again, and I really did it not that long ago. So
I'm supposed to get mine done every 6 months. I don't.
But I mean, like I was just looking straight ahead, and I'm putting like my reading for like the middle now, and that's not good. I should be able to. It's transition.
I know. I was reading a book.
Oh,
today,
progressive.
like,
what do they call it? Progressive. It's transition and progressive. One makes it sunglasses, and one.
Right. Progressive is the one where we try to see out of the rest of our glasses that doesn't usually work the way they say it's going to work. And transition is when you get the sunglasses that don't work on, because I like the sun to be I like the color to be dark when I'm in a car.
It doesn't work that well in the car. They do
No,
have
it doesn't
that
work that
works in the car, but it was a
because I
little.
still squint when I go in the sun with my transitions.
Yeah.
When I first got these, they didn't work, and the other day I saw myself in the bathroom mirror, and it's like they clicked in, and it took a really long time for them to get really. Now they work
Well,
great.
now you can't get new glasses. You finally got those to work. You may
So-
not be able to see out of them, but you got them to transition.
There you go.
Mhm. Oh, there's only 3 people watching us now.
And that's probably you, me, and Dawn.
Yeah, I think it might be like your husband might have us on.
Oh, who says
I
he's
don't know
ever
if it
watching?
counts,
He's probably
like if I
sleeping.
have this on, but
Oh.
if it does, that would be sad. Whoever's here, put a 1 in the chat.
There she goes.
Put a 1 in the chat if you're here.
Oh, Jennifer.
Jennifer's here.
Jennifer's here.
Hey, Jennifer.
I'm here.
Me too.
So we got 4 people here.
Oh, okay. It's so much fun. I have a feeling it's going to get long before it gets wide.
It's gonna get longer. It's like the point. Do you see the purple one that I showed you? Got made.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a big point to it, but that's how it's supposed to be. There's a lot of patterns online. Oh, Jennifer's here, but she just got back. So does that count? She's here.
Ah. Well, guess who's not going to put anything away? I'm going straight to bed. I'm so tired.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
I got 2.5. I'll finish this third one, and
I
then
was really tired, and I I had a cup of tea and a glass of iced tea, and now I feel the caffeine. So it did kick in.
oh, I wish caffeine worked like that with me.
It don't for me.
Oh, it does not for me either. I used to drink coffee all day until like 10 o'clock at night. Slept
Jennifer
like
says
a
she can
rock.
leave again.
I used to have insomnia. And if I do caffeine like I did now, there's a good chance like I could be up till 2 or 3 in the morning.
Well, now I have to take a sleeping pill, otherwise I'll be up. And that's not, maybe I should go back to the caffeine. I slept better.
Really? That's interesting. I wonder. I don't know.
Sometimes
feel more-
caffeine works different people, different, you know.
Right.
I used to be able to drink coffee all the time. Now I can't stand some of it. And it's like, I don't know why.
Well,
I
we
guess you turn
process
59
food
and everything
differently.
changes, right?
We process everything differently as we get older. Like I can't. I used to drink socially. Like I would go to clubs and have a couple drinks. We would we sometimes would go to these pubs and get a pitcher of beer and just drink it. Now I can't even have 2 sips. Or I mean, I went to some party and I had like 2. I told the bartender, give me a little shot and a lot of tonic.
Yeah.
And vodka. And she's like, oh, I get you. And I'm like, yeah. I want to be able to sip on this for a while because otherwise I'm like, ugh. It goes right to my head. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Don't you eat my yarn. What?
Yarn is always chasing my yarn. She pulls it out of anywhere.
Precious likes to find mine when I'm not around.
She had to go put dinner away. Did I eat dinner? Yeah, I had those 3 pieces. Ugh, that was pretty bad. That's sushi. I can go have
Can't
snack.
imagine.
Well, I love it, but you know, I'd like it from the restaurant. Well, if it's just a California roll, there's no fish in it. It tastes good. That was better. I usually get the cooked. Usually, I mean, I have had raw.
I just had a bad thought. Is it too soon to say, did they burn your California roll?
Oh,
No, it's too soon.
Sorry, I don't mean any disrespect to those that lost their home. I used to live in California.
Really?
Yep.
And how is that?
She froze.
no.
Nope, she's not frozen.
All right, we're gonna shut this down. Shouldn't we? Yeah, I want to go watch TV.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So,
Okey-dokey.
anyway, thanks all three of you for staying.
You're welcome.
And we will see. What's today? Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow on East Coast Resellers.
And Thursday at the
We have
doghouse.
somebody, but I don't know who.
Gonna be in my doghouse Thursday, and then Dawn Steele's Friday. What else we got? Anything else? And then back repeat on Monday.
Rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat. That's about it.
No, we don't have anything Saturday. Thank God.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
guys. You want me to end it or you got it?
I could do it. All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for coming.
Have a good week. Yeah. Wait, what happened? Oh, she's making